Maple TA end of semester summary assignment question number 8. When is the following conditional statement true or assumed to be true? Mark all that apply. If you are asleep, then you must be lying down. So I'm going to do something because I'm a very visual learner to show when you would know that this conditional statement is true or false. In the interactive textbook, it tells you about the if and the then and when it's true and when it's false. I'm going to show you here just because. Okay, so the P is going to be our hypothesis or our preposition right here. If you are asleep, okay, so we have a couple of different options. I'm going to say I have two options of being true and two options of being false. The reason I'm doing that is because I have this combination with the conclusion of, then you must be lying down. False, or actually let's start out true. Just T. And then false, and then true, and then false. Okay, the reason I did this was to show all the different combinations of our hypothesis and conclusion so that I can look at the conditional, which is what we want the entire thing to be true or false. So this is what I'm trying to figure out here. So this first part, the example in the book was taking medicine to get rid of a headache. So let's say if John takes Tylenol, then his headache will go away. So this here says that I'm affirming that hypothesis, that he did take the medicine, and this Q says that yes, his headache went away. That means that the medicine was effective and true. That worked. The next one is, yes, he took the medicine, but the headache did not go away, so the medicine was not effective. So the entire conditional statement is false. Over here, this is where it gets a little tricky. If he did not take the medicine, but his headache still went away, we can't say that the medicine wasn't effective because he didn't take it. So we still have to say, yeah, it's true because that medicine probably still would have been effective, but we can't say that because he didn't take it. Same thing here, false and false. If he didn't take the medicine and the headache didn't go away, well, the medicine still probably would have been effective, but we can't say that because he didn't take it. So it's still true. So there's only one way to make the conditional statement false, and that's as if you have, yeah, I did take the medicine, but it didn't take care of my headache. Therefore, the conditional statement, if he takes the medicine, then his headache will go away, is being false. So over here, I'm going to still look at it as my hypothesis and conclusion. If I am asleep, then I must be lying down. So if I confirm both of those as being true, then it'll be true. And so I want to mark all that are true. So let's go find the one where they're all true. You are asleep and you're lying in your bed. Okay, so that one's true. Now let's see when it's true and then the conclusion is false, it didn't work, then that one's the only one that's false. So here, if I am wide awake, that means it's false. This hypothesis is false because it's the opposite. So I'm wide awake and I'm lying on my bed. So I confirmed the here, so that's false and then true. So this one is true. This one, again, it's false. I'm wide awake, but I'm sitting in a chair. It still doesn't matter because it's false. That doesn't tell you that it's not going to work, so that one's false. The last one, you are asleep and you are sitting in your chair. So I've affirmed this first part. I am asleep, but I'm sitting in a chair, so that's false, and that gives me the false conclusion, or the false entire conditional statement. So there are three answers here that are all true.